Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Melanie Muthoni here, back again with another video. Thank you so much for vibing with my latest video that I posted. I'm back again with another talk or chit chat. I feel like the minute I usually do these videos of, talking and like putting my thoughts out there, they really change my perspective of life, or like I always remember like this is what I told myself in this video. So even when I tend to forget, I kind of remember that I need to be strong and like I need to be an example to myself, be an example to even people out there. Anyway, I don't know if these are the type of videos that end up being podcasts, but I've been thinking about trying a podcast because I can talk. Like I can talk and talk and talk and talk about what I think, about how I feel. I don't know, maybe that's where I'll end up soon, probably. But anyway, today's video is gonna be short and sweet because I am again expressing my opinion. Like I was watching something on YouTube and then I decided to share my thoughts on this topic. I do not know how I will project it. One thing about me, when it comes to talking about my thoughts or like talking about a topic, I rarely sit down and structure things down. I talk what comes from my mind. So if this video itatokea all over, kindly please forgive me. It takes a lot of courage to share your thoughts with people that you do not see, but they see you. So let me see. Well, okay. So like I experience a lot of, this is something that affects me directly, and I thought of talking about it because I want to move from it. And we're going to talk about comparison. And one, I'm not a specialist, or I'm not really educated towards what I'm going to say, but I will project it out of what I experience and like things that I've gone through, and maybe you're gonna relate from. So comparison for me really affects me more so because I took a different turn when I finished uni. Mostly it's usually when you're done with uni, you go apply for a job and you get a job, or like you start with internship, and like your ladder continues going up and up and up. It's not like I did not wish for that. Obviously we all wish to be successful immediately when you're done with high school. Like you go to uni and then you get a job and then you get a house and then you get a family, you know the drill, right? But for me it took a different turn, and I know like I'm yet still very young to say that this is it for me, or like this is the journey that the rest of my 20 years, I don't know. But it's the life that I kind of wanted back then, but I did not know what it entailed. So when I was in uni, yes, I was doing business. This is history. Oh my god. So I started doing business when I was in high school, but that was like selling something to get money, and then I don't even know what I was doing with that money. So as I was saying, my business journey didn't just start after uni. Trust me, this is related to our topic, comparison. But I feel like you need to know like a backstory about my life so that you can know how comparison really affects me. So yes, I started business when I was in high school. I used to sell some things like food, or was it a bread? I don't know, but I have a book somewhere that I used to write. I recently saw that book and I showed my mom, and like we were just laughing about it because I don't even know, like I was creating history back then. I did not even know. Like I had a small book. If I find it, I'm gonna show you guys. Like it had the names of people who I sold to, the amount of money that they gave me, the change, the amount of money that I made, like the totals, all that. And I was in high school. So when I went to uni, first year, second year, I was not doing anything. I didn't do the, like, I used to see people going for like the in-store activations and like these small jobs. I didn't do that, but I was dreading to. I even remember there's a time that my friend sent me an interview invitation, and I went, and they're like, nope, they declined me. And I was like, it's okay, cool. I was so small, and it really broke my heart. But then I was like, okay, if it's not for me, definitely it's not for me. So first year, second year, I didn't do any business. I started having an urge for doing business when I was in third year. People then used to like sell underwears, like used to sell earrings, jewelry. They used to sell things, but that was not like my thing then. Like it really didn't push me to do. So I realized like there's a gap when it came to like food and fruits. Oh, I'm getting tired. Anyway, I'm gonna do this regardless. I feel like somebody needs to hear this. So again, I used to compare, like, before I started before I started that business, I compared my idea with the people who are doing, like, who are selling jewelry, who are selling clothes, who are doing something relatable, because mine was fruits, and I had never seen anyone doing fruits before. So you can imagine like how I just used to compare my idea with them, and I was like, who's gonna even buy my fruits? Who's gonna even relate with like wanting to buy my fruits? But then I was like, you know what, I will do it. And I did it, and like it opened up a lot for me. Like my mind changed, my mindset changed, how I used to view people changed. Like people appreciated the work that I did. They used to even call me, like, can you imagine, there were times I was not even in the hostel, there were times I was not even around school, but you would find like people would call me and tell me like, can you please bring us these fruits, can you, like, where are you, we need to buy from you. Like they used to, like, I did not see all that, I was just busy comparing my business with people who are selling clothes and like people who are selling jewelry. You get where I'm coming from? But at the end of the time, they loved my service. Like they used to come to my room, look for me. Can you imagine? Like I felt so bad when I finished. Oh, then Corona happened, and during Corona season we all went online, and yeah. So like my comparison journey started way back, way back, and I feel like it's something that I would really wanna share with you guys. Like, reason being, I want to move from that scope of life. I will really want to stop comparing my life and my decisions with anybody or people around me, or like even people on social media. And I feel like it's even a big step for me to realize that, yeah, you're comparing. Like I'm at a very good space right now that I realize and acknowledge, even when I look at somebody else's posts or like listen to somebody else's story, like I can catch myself, and like, you're not supposed to compare your thoughts with what they're saying, or you're not supposed to compare your life with what you're seeing. Like that's growth for me. And now, like, talking about it right now is now another stepping stone that I am so proud of. So I've already told you about like where my journey for comparison started. But if I think about it, like it started even way back compared to like high school. Even when I was in primary, like I used to compare myself, even my own body. Like I used to compare a lot of things with other people. I used to even I remember there's a time like people used to compare me, like I'm just chilling and just, yeah, comparison, like it happens. And more so, it can even come from your environment, from the people around you. They can compare you with other people, and like it gets into your head, and you're like, you're not enough, or maybe what you're doing is really not enough compared to like what other people are doing. You get where I'm coming from? But all in all, I'm here to show you how I've compared myself, and how I've been able to like move from that. And like these days, I'm so proud of myself. Anyway, so fast forward to in uni, I'm in fourth year, and that's the I wait. I began having a job when I was in third year. Yeah, at the end of that year in 2020, that's the first time that I was employed, like literally employed, not because of my degree, not because of what I've studied, but because of, you know, the, remember the way I've said in first year I had tried to go for the activation things and they didn't work. So in third year I tried again and it happened, but this time it was not like the in-bar activations, but this then I did that for like an year, and let me tell you something, that was my stepping stone. Like that was the point where I realized that I have a lot inside of me, that I am no longer going to put myself down. I'm no longer going to see that I don't have potential, because I do. That experience opened my mind, my eyes, my everything. Let me tell you for a fact. And I feel like I thank God that it happened at that time, because it really made me feel worth it. It really made me feel like I need to take care of myself more. I need to put myself out there. Like, I am important. Like, I don't need to compare anything that actually I don't need to compare anything that I do or anything that I have with anyone. Like, that job opened up my mind. Anyway, fast forward to now, when I was thinking about starting a business, again, I compared my idea with others. I used to go to Instagram and like I see other businesses, they like have over 10,000 followers. They like have people, like they have posts. You see, like on their item posts, it's written like sold, client appreciation type of things. Like, I used to feel like, how can I get there? Like, wow, like, how did they get there? Like, I used to ask myself, what am I gonna do to finally get there? And that was a desire for me. I really wanted to enter into like fashion industry, but I did not know like how am I gonna do it. Again, comparison, I really have had a lot of that till date. Like, I still compare and I still look at other posts or like other people who have been there for like a long time, other businesses, how they do it. And I want to the reason why I'm doing this video is for me to learn that at times you can compare for the positive. Like, you can compare from a point of, they did this and like it worked out, so it's a sign that it's possible, and like you can as well do the same. You can as well, like, you know, do it creatively, for ideas, for like, you know, you can borrow ideas, because there's nothing new under the sun. Exactly. And like, it's okay at times to compare yourself, but it's okay to have a healthy comparison. It's okay to be like, compare yourself with what you were doing before. And like, I've really learned how to move from comparing myself in a negative way. I'm still not there yet, that's why I'm doing this video, so don't think that I'm perfect. And I also compare my channel, I compare my content, I compare like how I think with people that I talk to on a daily. Like, it really takes a toll of me at times, and that comparison can turn into also imposter syndrome. Like, I tend to not post, there's some content like I've done. Let me tell you, I have started this video like 3 times now. This is the 4th time, and I was like, you know what, the way it's gonna turn out is the way I'm gonna post it. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna take another like, I'm not gonna do it again. Like, it gets to me so much. I want to inform anyone around who's gonna watch this video that you're not alone who compares. Like, I think human beings generally compare a lot. They do it even unknowingly, like subconsciously. You just find yourself comparing with your friend, even when it's not intentional. At times you just don't want to compare, but you just compare. Like, you're like, oh, she looks more blessed, or like, why does she why is it that her life is like this? I would also want like that. Like, you get what I'm coming from? And I have really prayed about it. I have really tried my best to look at it from a point of, I'm happy for you. Like, if that's where you are, like, that's so nice. Like, it's possible. Like, I can as well be there. I get where I'm coming from, not from a bad side, but from a point of, I'm happy for you, and like, I want the positive energy. I don't want the negative energy. And you know, comparison is a negative energy. if you look at it, and it can really kill creativity, it can really kill your sense of like humanity. But I really do. But I feel like after this video, like the minute I put this out there and like all of you like get to hear what I'm thinking, or like, you know, that people are gonna judge, it's okay, it's fine, but it's something that we all go through. And the minute you start realizing that you do it subconsciously and consciously, the minute you start learning how to outgrow it. If you're at that space of comparison, kindly please pray more. Try and look at it from a positive way, not from a point of like jealousy, or like, why is she doing it like that, like, or why can't I be there? Like, look at it from point of abundance. Like, it's good that we all can be happy, it's good that we all can get what we want, because what we want is relative, it's not the same. What I want is not what you guys want. But if I get what I want, it means that you can get what you want, you know, like from a point of abundance. And never look at it from a point of like God has forgotten you. Of course not. Like, the universe is working for you, and like everything that you desire you're gonna get, as long as you like, you know, focus on what you want and less on what people have, or less on what is going on around you. And like, yeah, just do you, like, be creative, believe in yourself, and have confidence in your choices. Like, Melanie, have confidence in your choices, and like, you are on the right path. And I don't know if I've said this, but when I finished uni, I also wanted to get a job and like, you know, get a house, have some kids, and like, you know, that type of lifestyle. But the minute I finished uni, my trajectory was different. Like, I finished uni, I started a business, it was first online and then it went physical. And like, I'm at that point where at this point I cannot really state that my life will be exactly how maybe my mom wanted it, or like how the community wanted it. Like, you just finish, you get a job, and like everything else trickles down. Of course, there's no right path for everything. Like, there's no right path. And like, I am at a point where I embrace my choices more. I know that I'm making the right choice as long as I'm comfortable and I'm at peace. And if I feel like this is not for me, I am really proud to like, it's not even about what you want anymore, it's about what I want. It's about my life, it's about my own choices and how I want to see myself happy and how I want to be comfortable. I think I said this also in the previous video. No one knows your vision, not even your parents, not even your family. No one understands your vision, so you cannot expect them to write down like, this is how you need to be living. No, if you finish school and like you decide to be an artist, that's up to you. Like, go for it. Don't feel like you need to compare with those people who are doing an 8 to 5 job and have a salary every month. It's good for them. Like, if that's what they wanted, well and good. But be proud of the choices that you make, and like, don't feel like you're making a wrong choice just cause. It's very different from everybody else around you. And I feel like I'm talking to myself too, because it really affects me so much. Because in my life, like, if you ask me where I'm gonna be 2 years, 3 years from now, I don't even know. Like, I don't know. But if it's from a point of, if I was employed, I would have like an idea that maybe I'm going to be on a higher rank, or like maybe I will be on a different company. But now, the way I am, like, I don't even know the trajectory that my life can take. But all I know is that it's up and up and up from here, and I'm doing everything that I always wanted. Like, I love my business, I love my choices, I love that I do create content, and I love my story, because it's not an ordinary story, and I feel like it's never gonna be an ordinary story. Like, come rain, come sunshine. So it's better for me to accept it now and to know that life will unfold for the best for me, and no one knows how best that looks like, you know. Don't lose hope. Like, don't feel like you need to be like everybody else. Nope. Your life doesn't need to be like everybody else. Your choices don't have to look like anybody else's. At the end of the time, as long as you have peace of mind, don't feel like you need to fulfill anybody else's dreams, or like, no, you don't have to. If something inside you is telling you to take this turn, it's okay. You will learn your lessons, you will grow, and that's the best thing. It's just growth. Okay? And I realized when I grew up that people don't even know what they're doing. People don't even know many people don't know what they're doing. Other people don't even know how they got there. So who are you, as young as you are, who are you to know where you need to be? So don't feel like you need to know. Just move by grace and like pray so much about it, and pray that God directs you to the right direction. Trust your instinct. Oh my God. And I will always emphasize, trust your instincts. Your inner self has the answers to everything. Trust me, like to everything. And that is something that you need to realize soonest. And the more you use your inner self, the more you use your inner voice, the more you use your senses, the more like it becomes stronger, and it shows you the direction, like point blank. You wake up in the morning, you're like, you're gonna do this because something inside you told you this is the way. Everybody around you will be like questioning, how did you know? Like, how do you know this? You don't need to answer to them. Just move by grace, and like people will get to understand you in future when they see the results of where you will be, you know. And yeah, like then when I'm sharing with you guys, I'm low-key telling myself that at times it's okay to compare, but please don't compare in a negative way. Compare from a point of, you can as well get to that person's level or even higher. So it's like a point of awareness, like, oh okay, oh so that also exists, oh okay, well and good, I'm happy for you. And like, you know, that's nice, that's okay, like, and we move. So yeah, I don't even know if I've made sense, but I feel like I'm gonna watch this years from now, and I'm gonna really be proud of like the fact that, like, the growth, I can feel the growth. I am even proud of the fact that I can be able to talk about this topic, and I hope that I've made sense. And if you can relate, kindly please comment down below. And yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Goodbye.